Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have a very special package, and a friend actually sent this to me. And I'm just gonna be unboxing, testing, and reviewing this. So the brand that sent this to me was PAGATHER, and this is the 48 brush tip acrylic markers, and I just wanted to thank them so much because they were so nice, and they have like an amazing team. So these markers are automatic ink control. You can use them on most surfaces. They're water-based, non-toxic, and waterproof, which is really good. And yeah, let's just open it. These are what the markers look like, and they have a large variety of colors. I'm excited to test them out, but I'm gonna look at the tip. This is 28. See, that's the brush tip. And then it just says the logo over there. And I'm just gonna test them out now. I don't think there's a swatch card in here. Wait, is that a swatch card? There's a swatch card. So I love swatch cards so much, so that like you can know what the color really looks like. Cause like at least with the alcohol markers, like I'll show you. Like I have the Arrtx ones over here, and like 36. That's like a skin color, right? And 36 over here. It's like that yellow. Like those aren't similar at all. So that's why I love having swatch cards, so I can really know what the colors look like. So I'll start doing them. I'll find one. Okay, one is red. I think it goes on rainbow order. At least I hope it does, because that would be really cool. I'm just gonna do the first one. Oh, these look really opaque. Wait, look at how opaque that is. It like went really smooth. I love that. Now I'm just gonna test them all out. Yep, I'm done with swatch card, and something I noticed about these is that they're like so opaque. It's just that like some of them, like two of them, aren't very, like 21. Let me find that one. It isn't very opaque, like you can see the white underneath. So I'm just gonna go over again, but that's basically, yeah, see, like 2 coats, it's like done. But see, that's like the only thing. Also 34 is kind of like that. Yeah. And the thing that I like most about these acrylic markers is the fact that like you don't have to shake it or anything. You can just like, it's ready to use. So now we can go to the fun part and do a drawing with these markers to like really test it out and see. So yeah, I'm just gonna start the drawing. Actually no, I have no idea what I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna look at the swatch card and see the types of colors there are. So I don't see much skin tones. Wait, never mind, what am I saying? There are actually a few skin tones. There's 10, very darker skin tone, 10, 46, 22. I could use those. For a lighter skin tone, I'm not sure there's a... Well, there's 23, but that's like more like orangish. So that's the final drawing. So I'm just gonna get out 10, 22, and I'll do 46 for the darkest shadow. And then for the blush color, I think I'm gonna do 26. I think that'll look good, like a muted color. What? There's no way. This is the color of the marker, and then that's the color of the actual color. Wait, that's actually crazy. Okay, this proves like the colors on the caps and the actual
So now I'm
colors
switching
are
over
really
to
different.
voiceover, and sorry if my voice is a little weird. I kind of like just woke up, but like don't mind that. So when I use alcohol markers, which is my main art supply, I'll usually cover the whole entire space with the lightest color, and then I'll add shadows with the darkest color, and then I'll get a color that's in between those two and blend it all out. But here, since I'm using acrylic markers and I was kind of going for like a blocky art style because I've never tried that before, I didn't really know what to do, so I just followed what I would do with alcohol markers, and I covered the whole entire face with my lightest color. And here you see me adding some shadows. I don't really know if I was doing it with the darkest color or the middle color because I didn't really care, and I was just going with the flow because this is a blocky art style, which means it doesn't really have to be perfect, and it can't really be perfect, which is the whole reason why I wanted to do this, because I usually try to make everything perfect and blend it out like smoothly, but since I'm using acrylic markers, I can't do that. Sorry that clip kind of cut off, but what I was going to say is that the thing I love most about acrylic markers just in general is the fact that you can add multiple layers. Like, if I made a mistake, like a really big mistake, I could just cover it all up and it would be fine. But if I was using alcohol markers, like I said before, that's what I use most, I can't just cover it up. I would probably just restart the drawing if it's that big of a mistake. Before you see me messing up the blush, but I was just able to fix it really quickly by covering up the whole thing, which was really easy, and I would have not been able to do that if I was using any other art supply. So this is what the skin looks like with the acrylic markers, and I actually really like it a lot, and I know it looks kind of creepy, but it'll all come together once I add the final outline. And I realized that it's kind of hard to color with acrylic markers because, like, for the nose, when I went over it, I could barely see that actual sketch of the nose, so I see that's like the only thing I can see. I can't really see like the actual shape, like what I did on the sides. So, but like these are acrylic markers, that's expected. So now I'm just gonna move on to the hair, and I think I'm gonna make the hair pink, like a light pink. So I think I'm gonna use 39 for the base, 25 for the darkest color, 21 for like the middle color, and then 23 for some high. Oh, these two look so similar. Oh my. Okay, what's like the difference? Okay, 25 is darker. Okay, so I'll put these just in order. Okay, so I'm gonna use these colors for the hair, and yeah. So I'm just gonna erase it because since I'm using light colors, So now I'm just coloring the hair with the lightest color. I believe it was 39, and then I realized I forgot to color in the ear, so I'm just doing that. And while I was coloring the hair with the lightest color, I was realizing it was like kind of drying out, like not as much ink would come out. And I get that I was coloring in a lot, but like, I don't know, I think it's just like the light colors, because usually also with my alcohol markers, my darkest colors, like my dark colors, they're like brand new, even though I use them a lot. But then my light colors, such as my skin tones and pastels, at least not my pastels, but like my skin tones, some of them are really bad, and I think it might just be because they're light. I have no idea, but the same thing is kind of happening to both of them, acrylic markers and alcohol markers, even though they're like completely different things. And since the marker was getting a little dry before, you could see me constantly closing the cap so that the nib of the marker wasn't able to get too dry. Okay, so I'm really liking how the hair is looking, and I don't know if I should add 23. It's like this peachy color. Actually, no, it's acrylic markers. I can fix it. I'll just do it. Let's see how it is. So this is what it looks like with the peachy color. I actually really like it, so I think I'm gonna keep it. And I'm just gonna do the eyebrows because I low-key forgot to do them. So I'm gonna use the darkest color, 46. I think it's like that. I'm just gonna use a gray for the
inside of the eyes. Is there a gray I could use? Like a light gray? Okay, I'm thinking maybe like 36. Okay, I'll do 36. Okay, so I usually do gray just like that. I'll also do the eyes right now. So I'm thinking I actually don't know what to make the eyes. Maybe I can make a blue to make it like pop. What color should I do the shirt? I'm thinking to make this part just like white, so I'll just add some gray like I did before. Go like that. And then since there's a white, I think I'm gonna try to blend. Okay, yeah, that's good. I think I'm gonna make a blue to match with the eye just because it would look cool. I like how free I can be when I'm doing this. Like I don't like have to think, you know? Wait, so while I was putting the markers back in here, I saw some things. How did I not see this? So there's like extra nibs. I think that's cool because like usually for my markers, like if I'll be using them and maybe press a little too hard, it'll get ruined. So that's really cool that they included these. I really like that. I found this so late into it. Maybe there's some other stuff in here. No way. No way. Why is there another thing? So this is just like an after sales service card. I just like got a pen that's dried out, broken, leak, or just not vibing with your art. Holler at their email and no rush replacement or refund. No essays, no conditions. Wait, that's actually cool. Okay, I'm just gonna check another time because maybe I missed something because I'm just like slow. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else here. I'm glad. Okay, that was a little something. Even at the beginning of this video, I thought that there wasn't a swatch card and I would have to go into my sketchbook and swatch them in there. So this is what it looks like. Now this is the most scary part, going in with black. I don't like this already. I'm just gonna do the safest thing. I'm gonna start with like the easiest thing. I'm gonna do the eyebrows first. Okay, that's good so far. Well, I'm gonna do the eyes and the nose. So we're just gonna skip that and actually no, I'm not gonna skip it. I did the eyes, but I had to like move my sketchbook so that it would be easier for me. But yeah, that was actually fine. Okay, so I did that. Now I just need to do a little. Okay, wait, the face is actually looking really good. I love that. I love that. Okay, now I'm just gonna outline the hair. Now I'm gonna do the highlights. I'm gonna use the white. Okay, so I usually do the highlights over here, like to the left of the eye, just like a dot, like that. And then I'll go up, like the nose. And then I'll obviously do it on the lips. And then I'll do it like on the sides, the face. And then just like honestly wherever I just do highlights in literally random spots, like. And then here I'll kind of just like put in the same spots that I did the peach color, like that. So I've been really starting to love to add like backgrounds, like colorful backgrounds. Like I'll show you some, like that one, or like that. Like this Moana one, I did a blue background. Here I did like a sketchbook spread. Here I just did pink. Here I did kind of like scrapbook, and then here I just did it with paint. So I've been really loving to do that. So I want to do that to this one too. And I've actually been wanting acrylic markers for a long time to do backgrounds. So I'm just gonna do the background using the yellow, and then I might add some other colors later. So I chose to do a light yellow so that it wouldn't really take away from the whole entire drawing. Wait, this eye looks like bigger. No! Oh, it's bigger. Wait, why am I just not realizing that? Okay, I think it looks fine. Okay, just normal crash out. So I just wrote the brand and the product I use, PAGATHER acrylic markers. And then now the only thing I have left to do is sign it. So I'm gonna use the black and sign it over here. 25. Ooh, that 5 does not look very good. This is what the finished product looks like. I love this drawing so much. I think it's one of my best drawings. I think I actually might do another drawing on this side just because I love drawing with these so much. I decided to do a sketchbook page on the other page just so that both of the drawings wouldn't look too similar, because anyways in literally all of my drawings you'll see a face or like an eye or whatever, so I just wanted to do something different. And if you notice that the video quality is like really weird, I'm really sorry about that. I actually filmed it in time-lapse instead of just like a normal video, because what I would normally do is film it in the normal video and I would speed it up. But since I'm doing in time-lapse, it like goes really fast. But like I tried to slow it down, but it's still just like really glitchy, so sorry for that again. I want to give a little message to people who are trying to do art. It doesn't matter the artist, it matters the It doesn't matter the products, it matters the artist. So now I'm gonna be doing the background since I finished all the main things, and it's kind of funny how literally everything is food, like almost everything. Like that's ice cream, strawberry, croissant, and avocados. That's a flower. I used a reference photo for this, and I'll pop it up over here. And I actually have the same flowers growing in my backyard. I'm gonna put a picture over here. Yeah, so I just thought that was cool. Need to sign it. I'm gonna do it with this black, but where am I gonna sign it? Like everything's like jam-packed. I actually don't know where to do it. I might do it over here. I kind of want to do it at the top. Yeah, I think I'll do it on this flower. Okay, it's the same day over there. 6/14/25. 6/14. So overall, I think that these markers are really good. They flow really nice, they're opaque. And I think they also blend really good, even though I didn't really do that much. But I tried to in some places, like with the avocado, a tiny bit. I tried to, like with the hair, I tried to do it a little too. But probably I'll try to do that more in the next drawing I do with these. I think that these markers are definitely worth your money and you should go get them. PAGATHER, if you're watching, and I would love to try out more of your markers because I honestly love your brand. I just want to thank PAGATHER again for kindly sending these markers to me, which wraps up this video. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!